So I was just thinking about this, okay. I was like, I feel like the ultimate solution to, this whole abuse, narcissistic abuse, is that you finally go no contact with the abuser, okay. But then I thought, like, how a child can go no contact with the narcissistic parent who is abusing this child. And then I was like, then in that case it means that the healing is supposed to happen in the adulthood itself then. So that totally implies to me that uh, it was a karmic relationship then. The child had a karmic relationship with the parent, because the child is helpless, you know the child is helpless. The child cannot go no contact with uh, his or her parents. I mean, they can, but then you can understand then how dangerous it would be for the child to just leave the house and go somewhere, isn't it? So it simply implies to me that the abuse that you have faced in your childhood from your narcissistic parents was purely karmic. It was supposed to happen, it was destined. It was not something that uh, you know you did it to yourself. It was karmic. If you meet a narcissist, let's say in your adulthood, then also it's karmic, but then you have a choice to go not no contact. But for a child, if the child is facing narcissistic abuse, that simply implies to me that it is a karmic relationship. You were supposed to be there to face the abuse, you know to evolve spiritually. And this pushes the child into spirituality once they grow up, because uh, you know um, you might have heard about this thing, that where people say that um, sometimes they already knew that when they get into a relationship, they already knew that this person was not someone they wanted to be with, but then there was a energetic pull that they felt towards this person, and they stayed. And that is what is the first sign of is the sign of karmic relationship, wherein you already know that this person is not somebody you want to be with, but then you feel the energetic pull. you know I have felt it. I mean, I knew that this person was not someone I wanted to be with, but then I felt the energetic pull, and that's how I got into the relationship. And so, yes, so it is a karmic relationship. All right, this is the one sign. So, my point here is that how come the child can go no contact? Because you can't change the toxic person. Okay, you can stay with them, after realizing that they are abusing you, after realizing that they are narcissists or avoidant, wherein you can start to do the gray rock method or yellow rock method. uh, but then those methods, you know, is not something to rely on for a long time, you know. I feel because it will somewhere uh, change you, uh, but it will not fully heal you. It's the gray rock and the yellow rock method is basically to bridge your healing. It's you know, to bridge you from the version of yourself you were with this person to the you know, version of yourself which you are becoming now. So it's a bridging. All right. So I feel like this was totally a karmic relationship with your, you know, with your parents. Like if you have been dealing with a narcissistic parent, then you know, I mean, I'm talking about the kids who are facing the narcissistic abuse in from their parents. It's totally a karmic relationship. Otherwise God would have given the choice of you know, moving out to the child, but the child is totally dependent on the narcissistic parent, and this is what the narcissistic parent understands, and they take advantage of it. So you have to know that they are you know, going against the God, you know, by abusing you. They are not going against you, they are going against the God, because God has God gave this child to them to protect this child and, you know, grow them, and so that the kid can you know, ultimately help them, you know, in the future. But they misused this whole situation, and this would turn against them, you know, in the adulthood. When the child grows, the child will understand that he or she was abused, and obviously they will not do the favors um, a child was supposed to do in their adulthood, if his or her parents would have treated him or her in a right way. All right. So they are just taking they are the parents, the narcissistic parents are actually going against the God, so they have to pay for it. You know, the God will deal with them, you don't have to worry about it. I know you have anger about towards them, but then use that anger you know, in your self growth. You know, don't focus on them, focus on your, redirect your focus on yourself, and you know, do your own things, you know, let them go. I know you feel anger once in a while, you know, this happens to me as well. It's very traumatizing for a child to realize that you know, his or her parents have been abusing them for so long, you know. But just understand, I mean, I can't say it's okay, but somehow you have to let it go, because it has happened, and you have to understand that you you were not in a position to do anything about it in your childhood. Okay. So just understand that they were actually going against God, and they will have to pay, you know, in the future. Don't worry about it, just focus on yourself and heal yourself, and be aware of these narcissistic people. You have to start assuming that everybody is narcissist when you meet them for the first time. This is how you you know, filter out the good people to whom you want to interact with, because good people will uh, fail the narcissistic test. Okay. Because if you assume that everybody is narcissist, then the people who are narcissists, they will also think that you are a narcissist, and they will, you know, will not have anything to do with you But then if a good person, if you are thinking that a good person is a narcissist, they will totally fail the test narcissistic test. Okay. Yeah, but then the only thing is when you are dealing with narcissists after understanding about this uh, whole psychology, that this is, narcissists are there. You have to understand that, narcissists have this understanding of who is faking it and who is real. So you have to be real, okay? Even if you are not healed, you are healing, you are in a healing process. um, just understand that, even if you are acting through your trauma response, it's okay, but then you have to change it once you recognize it. All right. I have tried faking it, but they catch on to that. They caught on to that, and I had to. Then I realized that these people, they truly understand who is faking and who is not. Okay, you have to be just real and make them understand that, see, this is my boundary and just stay away from me. All right. So thank you, and take care of yourself. Bye.